last.
Uga is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uga even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uga. It was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my deadly prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uga will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uga, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uga and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to retrieve the crystals before they die. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Hi guys, how you doing? This is call me Breezy, and that's no joke, some people do actually call me Breezy. Man, that seems to be a running gag now. Welcome to this live stream. I'm doing a live stream of Crash 3, as you can see. And it's a bit of a challenge, which I'll explain after this cutscene.
Crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh look, I have a mask helping me too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
So yeah, this live stream is me doing Crash 3 and beating the game without losing any lives. But I don't have to get, this is any percentage, so I don't have to get all the gems. I just have to get to the final boss without losing a single life. Now I will point out that I did actually do this challenge the other day, and I actually got to the last boss, but silly me, I lost a life, which was quite frustrating. All that work and I managed to lose a life on the last boss. But then again, that sort of adds to the challenge because you know, the last bosses are generally the most difficult. Now, I have actually tried this challenge on Crash 2 as well, but the furthest I got on Crash 2 was the 4th warp room. So I will be coming back to it at some point, but I'm going to see if I can beat Crash 3, and I'm hoping today is the day. As always, the first level was always the easiest. Level. Now I don't know why there's two Aku-Akus just there. It would be amazing if they remastered Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash. I fondly remember playing both of those, in fact all the Crash games on PlayStation 1 as a kid. And if they remastered Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash as well, that'd be the icing of the cake. Oh, and speaking of remasters, I'm sure this subject has been brought up a gazillion times, but Spyro the Dragon is getting remastered, and it's coming out in September, and I am super excited about it. And yes, I've already pre-ordered my copy of the Reignited Trilogy. I mean, I'm getting it digitally because I'm kind of taking advantage of the space I've got on my PS4. I've got like a terabyte of space on the bloody thing, so might as well use it as much as I can. Which at the same time also saves up disk space in my cupboards. You gotta love the submarine. 5 torpedoes. However, I'm pretty sure that Spyro the Dragon remaster will sell really well. I mean, the Crash Bandicoot remastered N Sane trilogy sold loads, and it got really good reviews as well. And I actually agree, this is a remaster done right. Because, I mean, they kept it faithful to the original trilogy, and they added things you would expect in today's world as well. I mean, yeah, they changed a few things, like in Crash 2, he didn't speak before you faced with Roo, and a few minor things, but they're not things I would turn around and say, yeah, that's terrible. And this is quite a funny one. I wonder if they're going to change the name of the boss on Spyro the Dragon 1. I don't know exactly what was going through Insomniac Games' thought process when they came up with that name. But when I showed my girlfriend that, she was laughing her head off as well. It is quite funny now when you think about it. Time to ride the tiger. Let's see if I can get off boxes on this level. Bit of mini challenge. So yeah, I'll be doing some mini challenges along the way as well to keep it really interesting. And obviously Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy is coming out, and for my channel I like to take on challenges, so this is a challenge that a work colleague gave to me, and I did something similar for Sonic Mania. So a few weeks ago I did a live stream of Sonic Mania where I completed it without losing a single life, and I also managed to get all the Chaos Emeralds. So yeah, I do like taking up new challenges, and sometimes I like doing little twists to them as well. I mean, for Sonic Mania, I did a boss run. Yeah, I know loads of people have done boss runs, but hear me out on this one. I also did it with no damage. Yeah, okay, that's not new. But also with no rings left and 1 life remaining. So literally 1 hit and it's game over. Now, how's that for a challenge? And in particular, my Oil Ocean boss got quite a lot of views actually. I mean, last I checked it was like 240 views. Which might not sound like a lot, but for someone who's only got, at the time of this video, 12 subscribers, it's pretty good. What I love about this is that you can play as Coco through the majority of the game now.
Uka and Cortex want tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum room. Crash! Leave them for Tiny or Crash get crushed!
Yeah, we know how that ended up in Crash 2, don't we? Like I say, I love the fact that you can play as Coco through the majority of the Crash games now. Which was a feature that should have been in the Wrath of Cortex. And I still remember picking it up on the PlayStation 2. And it says on the back that you can play as Coco through the whole game. Which of course never happens. Oh. Which was a bit of a shame. Yes, you played as Coco through some of the levels, but not almost all the levels like the back of the box made it sound like. And I'm just glad they managed to put that feature properly in the first 3 games. And they gave a good explanation of how Coco managed to be in the 2 games before it. That she managed to hack the Time Twister, which actually makes sense when you think about it. Which kind of got me thinking, what if I did something similar on Spyro the Dragon? and I played most of the Spyro the Dragon games. I didn't play Enter the Dragonfly or Hero's Tale, but I've heard they're not exactly that great. So whether that's me dodging a bullet on that one, I'm not sure. I mean, everyone has their expectations, but because I haven't played them, I can't really make an opinion. But anyway, imagine if on the Reignited Trilogy you can play as the Black Dragon Cypher. I think it's Cypher? From the Legend of Spyro series. She was originally a bad guy, and she turned into a good guy. Now, the reason why I think this could be an interesting concept is the Legend of Spyro series, chronologically, is before the first Spyro game. So it would kind of make sense that she could be in the first 3 games, because Legend of Spyro chronologically is before the original games. And okay, and some people are thinking, okay, but how had she ended up there in the first place? Well, maybe she came across a portal and got transported there, or something along those lines. I mean, at first I was thinking maybe playing as Hunter through some of the levels, but I'm not quite sure how that would work, because through some of the levels, obviously you had to glide, and I don't think that will work with Hunter, because he is a good athlete, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see that working. But yeah, I think putting Cypher in the first 3 games would be quite an interesting feature. Dodge for one there. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I think that would be quite interesting. Do it with Toys for Bob. That's another thing. I actually thought the first Vicarious Visions were making the Spyro remake. It would have made good sense because they have actually worked on a few Spyro games before, as they did with Crash Bandicoot. And Vicarious Visions seems like a really good choice after seeing Crash N Sane Trilogy. But no, it's Toys for Bob, the guys behind the Skylander series. Time to face Tiny Tiger.
Rash, Coco, stole the pretty crystals. Tiny take them back in Gladiator Arena.
Oh, he's going to take him, is he? Sometimes he attacks too aggressively, eh? Come here, big boy. Now this is going to sound a little pathetic, but when I was a kid I used to die so many times against this boss. It was just the lion bits. Yeah, as a kid I used to lose a life quite a lot of times on the second line bits. But now I find it really easy. Just gotta love how the enemies fly across the screen when they're spun into. Yeah.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
I was just saying if the screen you can just go up there like you did in the original.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything. but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
No guarantee of that, I'm afraid. I like the fact that the wizard just stands there while you go into him. It made me think as well, with Crash and Spyro being remastered, a lot of PlayStation 1 games should be remastered. I think a good candidate would be Quark, Legend of the Go-Go's. That would just be an awesome choice to remaster. Maybe Metal Gear Solid as well? Or even Gran Turismo, that'd be awesome as well. I believe the next one is a motorbike one, so at least their masks didn't really do any bad. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I got the speed boost. But you like near Cortex. That's a laugh. That was fairly easy. $5 for soda, eh? Tune time.
G'day, mate. Dingledile's the name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystal to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast you.
So he's gonna roast me, is he? We'll see about that. I wonder how Coco manages to keep hold of her laptop all the way through. I'm glad I got them monkeys. I made a mistake one time of not getting rid of them. And then they threw coconuts or whatever at me. Time for another tiger level. What if they remade the first 3 Tomb Raider series on the PS4? How amazing would that be? Time to Stinger out.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
Oh yeah, try and take him.
Break out the butter.
Is this guy nuts? But you can't snipe jump over the icicles this time. Come on. That was close. And also, he normally says, you thrash me, mate. But he doesn't here, for some reason.
Haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
We'll see about that, shall we? Gotta love a dinosaur. Be right back. I'm back now. Just a quick 5 minutes. So anyone who's just tuned in, just to recap the challenge. So I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 3 of the N Sane Trilogy, and the challenge is to get to the end of the game without get to the end boss without losing a life. And I could get any percentage. I just have to get to the last boss, Dr. Neo Cortex, without losing a single life. Might sound simple, but believe you me, it's a lot more difficult. And last time I tried this challenge, I actually got to Cortex, but lost a life. To be honest, I'm a little bit worried about this one now, because I haven't got any more masks. And I know I screwed up on this level a few times. I just have to make it far enough to get a mask. There you go. Things are a lot easier with a submarine. That's one I just did.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Let's do this. And I can do this. Yeah. Speed limit's 155.
Crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back...
I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
We've just got a lot of water effects from the rain. Like just goes down the camera.
too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it!
Now you're on my time, you little skunk! Give me the crystals!
Skunk? I'm not a skunk. And I certainly don't stink.
But yours soon will be too. Insignificant morons! By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger!
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
So now I'm on the fourth warp ring. I'll wait until it goes up. Been good so far. Oh yeah, an airplane one. Oh, just one thing. Let's see if I could do this without taking any damage. Yeah, let's do it without taking any damage.
Bandicoot, we meet again. Uka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
Now this level I screwed up a few times. Okay, I'll do good here. Time for Tomb Raider. Time to face Ancient.
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Let's see if I can do this without taking any damage. There we go. Need to connect my charger. Still not taking any damage, that's good. Yeah. Let's do it without taking any damage.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
don't get surf on this level. That might cost me a little bit. Yeah. Bazooka makes things a lot easier.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that you battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
I'm hoping I get to the last boss and beat him. But I think the last 2 levels will be fairly easy. Okay, let's see if I can do this without taking any damage. Yeah. This is the final level, and then I face Cortex. Thank God it wasn't that hard. That's the last level done. But the real challenge will be beating Cortex. Can I do it? Let's find out. Now this is going to be tricky because obviously I haven't got that mask to use.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious, but it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you.
Oh yeah, let's see you try and take them. Now you have to be careful.
Give the crystals to me.
You're joking me. I failed again. So unfortunately this challenge is over, so thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.